Angie here. It's after midnight, but I have to get this message out to you. Yesterday, I saw Keir Starmer being grilled on the deepening UK poverty crisis in the UK by MPs during a parliamentary debate. I want to look at what he said, what he plans, and why it may fail. He promised to fix it, but will he? Or is he just tinkering with symptoms while ignoring the true cause? Our rigged economic system that's making the ultra-rich richer while millions fall into poverty. If you're a pensioner, a worker, a carer, or anyone not living off millions in assets, you need to hear this. Starmer outlined two main ideas. Grow the economy to create more wealth, using targeted measures to ease poverty while growth is pursued. He promised raising the minimum wage, £1,400 for 3 million workers, free childcare from 9 months, free school meals and breakfast clubs, warm homes discount expansion, and above inflation universal credit increases, all to create more wealth. The second idea was on housing. He acknowledged the crisis. He promised to build more homes. He will revisit local housing allowance. And Starmer's message was, I want everyone, including the poorest 40%, to feel better off in 3 years. Okay, let's look at the big problem Starmer won't address. Here's what he didn't say. The real cause of UK poverty is extreme wealth inequality. While millions are working or scraping by on pensions, the super rich, the multi-billionaires, earn unearned wealth off assets. That's property, stocks, inherited wealth. They pay lower effective tax rates and hide money offshore, while food, rent, energy costs surge, wages stagnate, pension values erode. Our welfare system is being hollowed out while billionaires' wealth balloons. Isn't that immoral? Just a little. Now, Starmer is only tinkering with symptoms and not fixing the rigged system itself. And believe me, it's rigged. Let's look at the data they don't want you to see. I'll show you. 40% of households will be £1,200 worse off by 2027, not £1,400 better off, as Starmer has said. Real household disposable income is stagnating or falling. Food prices up by 4.5%, energy up by 10%, water up by 26%, rents up while wages crawl, and tax threshold freezes act as stealth tax hikes on the poorest. Meanwhile, the richest increase wealth by millions without even having to work for the returns on their huge asset wealth. We're not attacking those that have earned their wealth, those that work hard, like doctors, lawyers, small business owners, etc., who've made millions through hard work. But we're attacking the multi-billionaires with mainly inherited wealth. So let's look at why Starmer's plan may fail. Take what he says about growth to bring about poverty reduction. Well, past growth benefited the top while others fell behind. 2. Rising costs outpace wage increases. Even with a higher minimum wage, real incomes will still fall. The housing crisis won't be solved quickly. Families face homelessness now, not in 5 years. These piecemeal fixes won't change structural poverty. Free school meals and childcare help, but are not enough. There's no serious wealth tax plans. Without taxing unearned wealth, there's no sustainable funding for welfare or housing reform, which will cause a collapse in the welfare system and the destruction of our middle classes. What needs to happen instead? If we truly want to end poverty and fix housing, we need, number 1, fair wealth taxation on multi-billionaires and asset-heavy households. Number 2, rent controls and a rapid social housing build-out. 3, local housing allowance increase in line with actual rents. 4, reverse austerity, restore public service funding. 5, expand universal credit and pensions in real terms. 6, high wage job creation across the whole country. And 7, structural tax reform to redistribute wealth fairly. So why does this affect everyone? This is not just about pensioners. If you're a nurse, teacher, carer, delivery driver, or on a pension, or own a small business, or a doctor, or a lawyer, you are subsidising a system that makes multi-billionaires richer, while you pay more for essentials. Once again, this is not an attack on hard-working, wealthy professionals like doctors or small business owners. This is about unearned wealth, and as I've said, often inherited, that grows without any contribution to society. Unless we fix the underlying inequality, poverty will deepen and our welfare system will collapse under the weight of housing and cost of living crises. What am I doing? Right now, I'm investigating some ways on how this problem can actually be fixed. They won't be ways that are easy to implement, but we must start somewhere. We must start now before it gets any worse, and it will if we do nothing. Some of the things I'll be looking at will be what tax reforms work globally, how wealth taxes can be implemented fairly to close loopholes, how rent controls and social housing can stabilise families, and how to build a welfare system that protects everyone. If you want to understand why you're getting poorer while billionaires get richer and what we can actually do about it, subscribe now. Click the bell so you don't miss upcoming videos on taxing the super rich fairly, housing reforms that work, how pensioners can fight back, how we can all fight back. Together we can push for real change, not just more empty promises. Don't let poverty become your children's future. Let's build a fairer UK. Let's start now. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Good night.